Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Waves on Wings show. You're welcome to another exciting episode. My name is Kingskid, and I always do this with my favorite person on earth right now.
Okay.
I've never told you.
Hey, no.
Okay, wait, am I your favorite person?
So I'm Lady Rowena. Welcome to the Wow Show.
Welcome to the Wow Show. This is Waves on Wings, where we make sure that every week we bring you a dose of inspiration. We have people on the show every week who cut across like different industries, right? Who are making impact, who are challenging the norms, challenging the rhetoric. Young people who are just making waves and also have the God factor. Today is no exception. We have a very talented and creative lady on the set. I can't wait to get into it. But really, let me ask you this. What was the first chocolate brand you were introduced to as a Ghanaian child growing up here?
First chocolate, definitely. What was it called? Golden Tree, yes. Yes. King's Bite.
I can still hear the ad in my head. Wow.
King's Bite. We all love King's Bite. Right?
We all love King's Bite, yeah. But today we have a very special person on the set. Someone who is legit challenging the norm. A young lady who is also a chocolate maker. She has like different brands that she's working on. CEO of about 1,000 companies. We have today on set Elom Akolache. Welcome to the set today.
Thank you.
Yes, you're looking stunning.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yes, like she said, Golden Tree was what we knew, right, growing up. I felt like that was like the first chocolate I ever had before Cadbury infiltrated the market. And I mean, like, it was, what was the promise they've been giving us? 60% pure.
I know, Golden Tree has always been my favorite.
It's always been your favorite?
Yeah, always.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe today I'll have a new favorite.
I'm hoping that she can win you over today. Yes. So introduce yourself. Tell us a little about yourself, what you do.
So my name is Elom Akolache.
Yeah.
And I'm an entrepreneur. So I have several businesses.
Okay.
And I used to model.
Okay.
But now I just model. But I just model for my brands.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great. Somebody told me that you're an alumni of Ashesi University.
Yeah.
What did you study there?
I did business administration and I finished in 2022.
Why are you saying, oh, like, it's only a DB?
explains
It's only a DB now. It's only a certified DB who started
The
chocolate.
CEO of a million companies.
Man. That's great. How's your time there like? Did you have fun on campus?
Oh yeah. Well, it's a mixture,
It's a
right? So a bit of fun
Yeah.
and a lot of hard work.
Wow.
So yeah.
Did this actually start on campus?
Yeah. I started in my final year.
Okay.
First year, final year.
Right,
Yeah.
I saw on Instagram that the brand was recently 3 years old.
Yeah.
That's nice. So,
So,
you
tell us about your chocolates a little bit. What makes it different from the other chocolates on the market?
Okay.
no pressure. Calm. What makes it different from, let's be specific, what makes it different from Cadbury or King's Bite? Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just tell you a background of why I started. Right?
Yeah.
So initially, or before, I used to do food like smoothies and all those things.
Wow.
But I felt like everyone does food, everyone does drinks, everybody does smoothies.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering, like, what haven't we done, or which industry?
It's
Has
on top.
space.
Like,
you know.
Yeah.
So I think there was one time I walked into my brother's room
Right.
and I saw Niche chocolate, Niche cocoa, and I was like, this is very interesting because I saw King's Bites at that time.
Yeah.
I had not heard of any Ghanaian chocolate brand.
Yeah.
So I decided to go into the cocoa industry, right? And when I ended up like researching on like different chocolate brands in Ghana.
Right.
And when I tasted it was always bitter. And I don't really like bitter chocolate, like dark chocolates, right? So I was like, can I do something that, like, I know we make our cocoa, like we are one of the biggest cocoa producers here. So, but can we do something that like fits into like the foreign markets and also like into the Ghanaian market, right? So my chocolate is not like, it doesn't have as much cocoa as like maybe Golden Tree, and other chocolate brands in Ghana, but like it tastes like Cadbury too.
Now you're actually really honest because I feel like it's the same story with all the other brands, but they'll not tell you the truth. They'll be like, they'll tell you 80% cocoa and all of that.
So you're trying to have like a universal appeal.
Yes.
That's your idea.
Right.
Okay. We like it. We're here.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean you don't have dark chocolate because I love.
Oh, we have dark chocolate. So this is dark chocolate. Yeah.
That's the one I'm taking.
How has it been like since you started with regard to your family support or interest in what you do? Let's start from way back Vivi Eats till now. How's it been?
So for our family, or for my family, we are all entrepreneurs.
Oh.
So it didn't come as a shock.
Okay.
So my sister is into like modeling. She has a modeling agency. My brother is a chef.
Okay.
My dad is a pharmacist. So we have our own pharmacy, which my mom helps with. And so when I started Vivi Eats, it wasn't a shock. Do you understand?
It's like they were expecting it. They were waiting.
And I would say that our family, we know how to cook.
Okay.
Right? So that can be like a strong
so you
point.
can cook?
Of course.
He wants to be.
He's wife material.
No,
Everybody's wondering at this job.
No, don't worry, we're coming. Don't worry. I know she's not.
Yeah. So when I started Vivi Eats, it was alright. I started doing COVID, and they supported.
Wow.
But when I started chocolate, that one my dad took it upon himself, giving me like things to even talk about from like the medical perspective and how to market. He's also into marketing, so he taught me how to like market the products. And even my lunch, he spoke.
Oh, wow.
Because I was so stressed during the lunch that I couldn't even try and like talk.
Yeah.
So he came in, he stepped in for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he comes for like my pop-ups and everything. So as for family, they really, really support like whatever we do. Yeah. Shout out to my parents.
I can see that the food is in.
All right. Drum roll. Bring it in.
What did you get for her?
Oh, she'll find out. She'll find out.
That's distracted
I think she got a
us.
chicken and mash.
No, where's my pepperoni?
That's it. This is what you got last time as well.
No.
Oh, but
If you
they
don't
had
want
a chicken.
pepperoni, I want it.
They don't have
I want
pepperoni.
it.
Pepperoni.
They don't have pepperoni. You remember last time you said they have peri.
Remember last time I had pepperoni? Oh no. It's
No.
true.
Hey, Kevin.
Anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how difficult was it? You had a lot of support from your family, all of that. But how difficult was it to establish your brand in Ghana?
It wasn't easy. That I would say. Like even from packaging. Let's talk about the packaging, how to design the box, how to get a printing press to print your box. Everything was just crazy.
Wow.
But I mean, if you're from a background that's like you guys are used to entrepreneurship, right? I feel like you know that these struggles will come. So
It helps.
You work through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So let me just write on the back of what she said. Are you seeing someone? Are you planning on getting married soon?
Hey.
And I have my final question is, who is in Chicago? I feel like I'm asking on behalf of all of your IG. Everyone who follows you on IG
Please,
wants to
if
know.
you don't want to answer, don't answer.
I don't want to answer.
Oh, but that's an answer on this one because you can tell.
When you see me in town, you see him. That's it.
The fit.
You don't plead the fifth on this show. You have to tell us who is in Chicago. Because I see you frequent Chicago, a lot. Is it like a business partner? Is it a business partner? Like, is it like a business angel or an investor, or you just like Chicago? You can say
I just like Chicago. I like America.
Wow, it supports entrepreneurs, right?
Exactly.
How do you source your cocoa for the chocolate? Like, how do you have any partnerships with local farmers? How do you go about it? What's the
So
process?
what I know from Ghana is you can't buy directly from the farmers. You have to buy from Cocoa Pod.
Okay.
Oh, right,
Okay.
So you buy from Cocoa Pod.
That's
all your
noteworthy.
cocoa is
Yeah.
Ghana.
Wow.
So of course, this show is about you and also God. So what has your faith journey been like? Do you consider yourself a Christian? Do you have a strong relationship with God?
Well, yeah, of course I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
I'm from a Christian home.
Yeah.
And when we were working there, I fell off,
For a bit.
but now I'm trying to get there.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. But you're a Christian.
Slow and steady.
Yeah.
We are going,
You believe in God.
of course.
You believe He created
Of
you.
course.
You believe He made the cocoa you use for your chocolate. That's all we need, man. Good to have you on the show. I'd like to acknowledge our partners, Simbisa Brands, Ghana Limited, mother company of Pizza Inn, Chicken Inn, and a whole lot of other, other branches and other subsidiaries that we're here to explore. But we'd like to acknowledge them for supporting us every week with the Waves on Wings show. I hope you've been inspired by Elom's journey and her story. I'm going to ask her another question. Like, what has been one of the main challenges that you faced as an entrepreneur here in Ghana and as a lady as well? Yeah, I'd like to know.
Let me start with the lady bit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like being a lady in Ghana
Yeah.
and trying to do something for yourself
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Reach.
is difficult in the
Yeah.
sense that everybody wants to take advantage of it.
Oh.
And in Ghana as a whole, I feel like there are no measures in place to make the entrepreneurship or the entrepreneurial journey
Yeah.
smooth or comfortable.
Mm.
I feel like there's so many things you have to pay for, the whole tax
Yeah.
issue, sorry,
Yeah. The systems
The
are
whole
not in
taxes
place.
thing.
Yeah.
and all those things, right?
It's almost like the system is against you.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, I'll say
It's been tough if you don't have that drive.
yeah, it has been.
Yeah.
Like, even from packaging. The
Yeah.
person who designed it for me first.
This is such like beautiful packaging, by the way. What do you think?
Yeah, I
Like-
think if you're going for international appeal,
Yeah.
it's
I'll
really
definitely
nice.
use chocolate. I
So
don't
this
care
is
what it
my
tastes
new
like.
box. So before
Yeah.
I had like a pattern on it,
Okay.
but this is just the new box for now. I
Wow.
want to launch in
really
January.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
What has patronage been like for you, like with regard to friends and family? Do your friends patronize your business as a Ghanaian entrepreneur? This is like one of the most important
Let me tell
questions
the
for me.
story.
Come on, we have time.
So I had a food business. Yeah.
Okay.
Vivi Eats.
I'm not bashing anybody.
Eating on credit.
So I had a food business,
Yeah.
and
Talk of
I had a
food.
friend.
A friend.
So I
No,
used to like I used to do angwamo. So that was like
Okay. staple.
like that was what people used to order a lot.
Yeah.
So I started angwamo. The first day, people bought. I started during COVID. So I just realized that in my area there were a lot of boys who lived alone.
Okay.
And during COVID, they couldn't buy food. So I
Just
said,
go
okay,
shopping.
idea. Let me sell to them. So I started selling. So the first day I got orders on and on. I was doing breakfast. Then I moved to lunch. So that's when I started the jollof, wherever. So I had a friend who was very, very close to me. But she's still my friend. She never for once bought. When I said, oh, I'm doing angwamo, once you buy. She said, buy you. What do you know how to cook?
Ouch.
So imagine your friend telling you this. And I said, no problem. So it got to a point like she could see that every day I'm selling like 40 packs a day,
Oh wow.
50 packs a day, you know.
Wait, does it mean that most of your targets, your market was mostly like men? Mostly boys.
Well, yeah.
Well.
They're the
Yeah,
ones
during
who are
COVID.
working.
I was saying during COVID.
During COVID, yeah.
But after, like, I got like students and
Other
that.
people to buy as well.
So she saw that people were buying it. She was like, people are buying your food, oh. Oh, I want one. And she lived in Kaswa, you know. So she bought one. She didn't buy it. Her brother, I think her sister came from wherever she was and came to Ghana. She was like, oh, I've seen that your friend is doing food.
Really well, yeah.
Yeah, so she wants to taste it. So when they sent it, Kaswa, the food was what, 35 cedis at that time. Delivery alone was at 35 cedis. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So when the thing got there and it tasted, she was like, it's nice, oh. can I buy another one?
Oh my gosh.
Do you understand? So I feel like, I won't even say in Ghana, I would say generally,
yeah.
your friends will not be the ones to support you the most.
Right.
Yeah.
It will mostly be outsiders
Yeah.
who will become family.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my story.
I feel like that's really noteworthy for young entrepreneurs who are coming up who think, sometimes we start businesses, or we do, as a musician, I do concerts, and in the beginning, I was always like, oh yeah, my friends and my family will come and support. Charlie, you go there, you count.
Yeah, Lord.
Your friends and family, yeah, you can count it like on one, yeah. So I learned the hard way that, like, God has embedded so much in us for the world, right? Yes, sometimes people are privileged to have like family members who are very supportive, who buy into your vision from the start. Others will buy into it like with time, right? Like, because not everybody can vouch for, like me, for instance. I had like one of my relatives ask me, where is the music from? Because they didn't know. Like, this guy growing up, you didn't see him doing anything. And then one day he's a musician or singing. So it was like, where is it from? And I understood. There were other people who I kept singing for over and over as well. They let you sing, they'll say they help you, then they'll just forget you. So when I started, I had to really understand that it was an assignment and it was purpose related. It was not about me, so I didn't have to hold grudges or whatever. In the beginning, I held small grudges. I was like, oh wow, you're my cousin and you will not share my song. Like, like that thing gets to you. And I feel like it affects everybody in every field as well. Like, you're my relative, you're not going to patronize people. Friends and people are supporting more than you are. But it's not really their fault. You just have to understand that you've been called to do something great. God did not need your family's permission to call you. He called you out. You understand? Just like your crush called out music.
I don't know what you're talking about.
One of these days, call out review on this show. We'll let him know.
Okay, so would you say that this chocolate brand, would you say Sokolata is your calling?
I would say it's one of the many.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more like entrepreneurship, right?
But what I've always felt like I was supposed to do was like cosmetics and like skincare, anything beauty. But I was always scared to start. So now I've started.
Oh, so you started?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell us about Christian Lucy. How did the name come up, first of all?
Christian Lucy.
No, wow.
It's bougie. It's giving bougie. I know.
Bougie. But now we know where the bougie is from, right? It's from here, up there.
So my mom's mother is Christiana.
Okay.
Oh.
And my dad's mom is Lucy.
Oh.
So when I tried Christiana Lucy, it was too long in my mouth. So I said, oh, Christian Lucy, it's giving.
Yeah, it really is giving.
Of course.
So is it just shea butter?
Right now we just have shea butter.
Can I open it?
Oh.
Can I smell it? Ooh.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
What is the plan for this brand? Who's your target market, and like what plans do you have on the way to for pushing this brand?
For my target market, I'll say if I limit it, I'm going to say females.
Okay.
But men too can use
Yeah.
it, because it's not just going to be shea butter, but it's going to be like.
Because right now the skincare, the men like it more than you.
Yeah.
They're taking over the market.
But yeah. We're working on it.
You're working on a
When the
plan.
plan comes out, we'll let you know.
I have to applaud you for the packaging though. Like, this is really beautiful. This is really well done, Really, really well done. Please put your hands together for you. Let's clap for you. Well done. Yeah. I feel like the problem that hitherto we had with entrepreneurs in Ghana was their packaging, right? Because sometimes I will not buy because your package sucks.
Yeah, I think it just doesn't meet the standard of everything else.
Because imagine I've been used to maybe Cadbury for a bit, and then I get chocolate that is not packaged this good. I'm not sure. Not to. Maybe they'll say I'm playing favorites because you're on my show. But I've seen a lot of Ghanaian chocolates which haven't really captivated me. Like, I haven't been forced or pushed to get because the packaging was not that good, right?
So I want to go back to the faith question, talking about your faith. When you say you fell off, what do you mean by that? Can you elaborate a little bit?
Okay.
Is it like a touchy topic? Is it hard to talk about?
I won't be going into details, so don't worry. I'll just say it had to do with the pastor. So when I was in school, was that just, yeah, it was first year. I had a nice heartbreak like that.
From a pastor?
No, from somebody. So I ended up in church.
Okay.
So I was very serious. I was part of the prayer team, ministry. So I was doing everything.
Like, is there anybody I can call to verify?
Oh yes. I was doing everything stuff. Like it was really nice. Like I found myself. I was.
And you were happy, like.
I was actually genuinely happy.
Right.
Yeah.
Then.
And then.
I had an experience.
Oh, Charlie.
Okay.
And back then, I would say that I thought I had a prophetic gift.
Okay.
But what I felt in that moment was that if anything would happen to anyone around me,
You could tell.
God will tell me.
Yeah.
So what does that mean, my situation?
Sorry, this matter.
Do you understand? I have good experiences. And now people are telling me that maybe this is part of my journey. You get it?
Yeah.
Hey, now I'm curious, so I want to know.
I didn't understand. So I stopped. Like I didn't want to hear anything church, anything pastor, prophet.
So is it that you went away from church, or you actually like went away from God completely?
I'll say at the beginning I went away from church.
Right.
Then like I had like church friends and all those things. So they were trying to get me back. But I used to pray in my room. Because especially if you don't pray there, you lose your mind, Charlie. You need it. So like I would say I stopped, right? So I was in a rewind. I was in a church again.
Okay.
Then another prophet guy came.
Hey.
Prophet guy came to the church. And he said, I don't know, there was this one time we went for a deliverance session or something. That's time I traveled to the UK. In the UK I said, well, I'm a food girl now. I'm not going to do anything bad. Pray. Come back to Ghana.
On fire.
They called me that they're doing deliverance session. I should come. I came.
And
The guys they can tell me my sins from January to June.
Away.
I said, hey,
Which
this
sins?
I don't always go to church again. So at that point, I was very upset. So I actually told him during the administration that I sinned the sin. So I'm aware. You don't need to come and tell everybody. I was actually getting upset. You know, so that happened in the church there. I just stopped.
But did he actually tell you your sins from January to?
He got upset that I told him that I know my sins
your
already.
sins, yeah.
Why?
No, honestly, I don't feel like that was necessary.
Yeah,
Because I also feel like if somebody's giving you a prophecy, it should come with
encouragement.
Like precautionary,
like you should tell me, like, okay,
you're doing this stuff because this, or, you know, like way out.
And let me even give an example.
Yeah.
Or maybe these friends that you are following.
Yeah.
They will cause you to do this and this and this. So stop.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But you haven't done my sins then. Like, I don't know if I'm making sense. Like,
you're making so much.
You haven't done, okay, then.
I really don't know what I would have done.
But yeah, honestly.
For what purpose?
Even for me,
so at this point, I'm still questioning the whole, like, pastors and things. Like, are you trying to show off?
Yeah.
Exactly, because that feels like an abuse of the gifts, right?
Then he followed me to the main pastor's church.
Wow.
And at this point, I was only come to talk. And the pastor said, keep quiet. That
you were angry.
For my background, why wouldn't I be? I'll that encourage to come back.
Yeah.
You know? So that happened. And I just say, no, I'll pray my room. God will talk to me, direct me. He will tell my sins directly, since I don't know. But then I started going to church again. was it this year? I think this year I'm still going to empowerment.
Oh.
Like
So
that.
Prophet Gideon,
Yeah.
his brother was my mate.
Okay.
And we were very close.
Wow.
And he was really keeping me on my feet in school.
Yeah.
But during school I was doing so many things. I could model like 5 times a week. So
Wow.
from class I'm straight to Accra. Then back to
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
So he was keeping me on my feet. So
Mm.
I think he reached out to me and said, "Oh, am I going to church?"
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I said, "No." He said, "Come."
Mm.
So I went one time and I was like, "Oh, it's not,
You actually
it's
like
not
the
bad.
vibe, yeah.
And it's for the youth,
Yeah. Yeah.
like people that you can relate to." So
Yeah.
I started going, and it was cool. Yeah.
Nice.
I think I'll ask
And
you
I
for
joined
details.
Action again.
I'll ask you for details after the show because I'm so intrigued.
So
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe-
well, thank you so much for joining us today. I feel like Rowena has had so much fun.
I have.
Right? Because she was pushing for the deep that we weren't trying to give up, but thank you. Thank you for joining us. We're so proud of all of your endeavors, the chocolates, Christian Lucy, and all of the brands. It's always inspiring to see young people pursuing their dreams, like living our purpose with no limitations in a place where hitherto we were just like marred with limitations. You know, like it's just really nice to see you still pushing through. And I'd like to say thank you to your family for supporting you as well, because that's something that I can see. Marina is like hinting me something is about to happen. But yeah, just want to appreciate your family for the support. And I'd like to send a message to everybody, every young person out there who is sitting on their dreams. Listen, we know it's hard. We know it's difficult. The systems are not there. But someone has to do it. Someone has to step out. Someone has to challenge the norm or the rhetoric. And so we're really glad that Elom is doing that here. Look at all these beautiful ideas that were in her mind. Yours is still in your mind. You only think about it in your bathroom. Come on. It's time for you to take a step. It's time for you to go out there, do what God called you here for, because it's not for you. If you're sitting on your dream, you're being selfish because you think it's about you. It's not.
He's preaching.
There are millions of people out there who need to be blessed by what you have. So go out there and be great. My name is King's Cake. This is the Waves on Wings show, aka the Wow Show, and thank you for joining us for today's episode. Like we always sign out, like we always do every week, we can't let our guests go without getting a gift. I mean, they have food already, but we have like some sponsorships from some of our very favorite people for every guest that comes on the show. So Lady Rowena has the privilege of shuffling the cups. Whatever
Which
you
I
choose.
do for absolutely no reason because you don't know what's on the cups anyways.
So you have to choose. Money, that was unnecessary, right? Money's like, what? Don't play with introverts. We disgrace you.
Okay.
Shuffle
So
it
choose.
again. Shuffle it again. Okay.
am I only choosing
Drum
one?
roll.
Yeah, you're choosing just
You can choose one. Whatever you have
So,
underneath is your gift for the
Use
day.
your gifts.
I'll thank you for coming on the show. Let's go. Let's see if God is with you. I know what it is. Woo!
No.
Thank you, man. Well done. Thanks for the cam. All right. Money, what have we got for her today? Okay, so
Aw.
you got to choose one color. Which one are you
Black.
going with? Black.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think you should choose black.
There you go. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yeah, did you talk about?
We're sure you're gonna come on the show again soon, because I know it doesn't end with Christian Lucy. I want to hear the other names and the other ideas that are coming up.
So before you go, where can we get your chocolates? Where can we get your shea butter? Where can we find you? Plug yourself.
Okay. So before I tell you,
Okay.
let me tell you the other products we have.
Hey, Charlie.
So we do chocolate bars,
Okay.
chocolate spritz,
Uh-huh.
chocolate bonbons,
Hey.
chocolate cakes,
Okay.
and if you need any like chocolate favors for your weddings, birthday parties,
Right.
come here. So
Nice.
you can get a Premium Point Chemist in Laboni
Okay.
Okay.
and online
And online as well.
at Sokolata __.
Okay.
And for Christian Lucy,
Yeah.
at
page
Christian Lucy __.
So we should just DM you.
Yes, please.
Like to appreciate our sponsors today. Gratitude Company got us looking dapper in the gratitude shirts. I like yours, by the way. It has like some glittery.
I'll give it to you.
I'll steal it after. Anyway, thank you for joining us. We'll be back again next time with a very exciting episode with another budding entrepreneur who is doing amazing. God bless you. My name is King's King.
Wherever you lead me, Send me wherever you need me, Lord. I'll go wherever you lead me. Send me wherever you need me, Lord. Slide to the left, slide to the right. 2 steps back, do the ocean wave. Slide to the left, slide to the right. 2 steps back, do the ocean wave. Ocean wave, ocean wave, ocean wave. As you're on the mix, so